So today we have yet another video for you. This one is going to be on heroes, because a lot of people don't understand heroes. It took me a while to understand heroes, and I know that a lot of people have been asking about heroes. So that's why I decided I'm going to make it on. I know I've touched on heroes before in the past, but I haven't gone in depth into it. So today, the goal is to go in depth. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you learned something. If you don't learn something, well then good, you already knew everything. Or I missed something. So the first thing I want to mention is that heroes have ranks. They have two types of ranks, if that makes any sense. So the first rank... Okay, so as you can see, the heroes have different colored ranks. There's gold, there's purple, there's blue, there's green, there's gray, as you can see as I scroll down the list. The way that these ranks work is different than the other ranks, which is 1 through 8. Anyway, so these ranks, they unlock your abilities to higher potentials, if that makes any sense. So a gray hero, say I'm looking at Rose Knight now, a gray hero has, this one has Timber Supply. At gray it gets 7.5%, green 15%, blue 30, 60, 150, finally at gold. And that affects all of the stats for all of your heroes. Just like this one has army attack boost, and it goes from 1% to 20%. So obviously you can see the difference that this impacts on your castle and your power and pretty much the percentages of things. So you want to make sure that you try to max out all of your heroes. Of course, some heroes you want to prioritize before other heroes. In my personal opinion, I prioritize attacking heroes that I'm going to send into battles that are going to improve my stats so I can do more damage with less losses. That's what I care about. You might be caring about gathering stats or resource production stats. I don't worry about that too much. So it took me a while to actually understand how I needed these stats to work. I understood them, but I didn't really pay much attention to it, and I was just like, okay, I'll just try to make everyone green, and then I'll try to make everyone blue. Nah, that's not good. That's not good. You want to focus, because if you're not focusing, you just have all these shitty little stats when you could have massive stats that help a lot. That noise was my cat. Anyway, so, for example, Rose Knight has a 20% gold. If I was just trying to get all of my heroes to green, or all of them to blue, I might have her stopped at 4% right now. And that wouldn't be too beneficial to me, when I could have 20% like I do have. So, you really want to focus on that type of stuff. And then, as you can see, my other heroes, mainly, I started by leveling them up so that they're better in Coliseum. That's what my goal was to level up the heroes that I use in Coliseum so I could get more gems that way. Now that I've finished that, and that's no longer a worry, I focus on which heroes I want to send into fights that will help me with the stats. So that's why I have Bomb and Goblin Gold now, because he provides an army attack boost of plus 20%. Now, the way this works is not every hero's skill is active all the time. So they all have skills that are active all the time, but they don't all have skills that like always affect you. So, for example, say this guy has the army attack plus 20%. If I have him at gold and he's not on my wall and I get attacked, I'm not going to have that army attack plus 20% in effect. It's only going to be in effect if I have him on my wall, or if I'm sending him into a fight at someone else's castle. So you really only need 5 heroes with these army attack boosts, or whatever boost you're looking for an attack standpoint, to be leveled up to gold. That's the goal. If you at least have 5, you can at least have 5 strong heroes on your wall, and 5 strong heroes to send at someone else when you're attacking. Granted, if you want to send multiple attacks back to back, you're going to want more. But that's the main goal for me, is to have 5. And then later, I'll start focusing on other things. Okay, so now I would like to focus on the other standpoint of heroes, how they have that second ranking system. So we're going to use Rose Knight again. She is maxed rank. I have her at rank 8, and I do not have her maxed out on all of her items here. I'm going to click on her one more time. We're going to open this up. So this is the view for those other ranks. As you can see down here where the medals are, that's how you rank them from gray to green to blue to purple to gold. That's with medals. Once you've passed that, all you have to worry about is this ranking system, and you kind of want to keep them on a level playing field. However, I'm max, so now I'm getting her to supposedly max rank 8. However, those are hard items to get, so I just haven't done it because I'm a little bit lazy. So, the goal is to get your hero from 1 to 8. It's a long grind, I'm not going to lie. 1 to 4, 1 to 5, pretty simple. The remaining few is where it gets more difficult because the way that you get all of these items, if I click on this item, I click fuse, it's going to tell me what I'm missing. So I'm missing these 3 items. Okay, I click this, I have a bunch of them, so I'll fuse that, easy. I have this, I have a bunch of them, I'll fuse that. But if I'm going for this item, I have to beat a specific level, which I have not even beat yet at all. The only reason I have 10 is from opening up certain chests that give me the hero items. So this is where it gets tricky once you're a higher level, but this is also one of those things that you're going to be confused on whether should you try and go for medals for your hero or should you try and go for the items to rank up your hero. I'm going to say that's all for a personal opinion standpoint. You want to keep them relatively even, so if you have a gold hero but they're only rank 2, that's probably not, that doesn't really make sense. You don't want to do that. But if you have a purple hero and he's at rank 6 or 7, that's fine. That's on par. You want to keep those together because remember, if your hero isn't maxed out on its rank, then not all of its stats will be unlocked because one of the stats is unlocked at rank 4, one of the stats is unlocked at rank 7, I believe. Of course, I can't tell with this hero that I'm trying to show you, but if I go back here, let's see. Let's go to a crappy hero all the way at the bottom. Okay, so Dream Witch. I have her at rank 6. If I go to her stats, I do not have her army attack boost open yet. It's not unlocked. So unless I get her to rank 7, I'm not going to get that 1%, which I don't really care about the 1%. I'd have to buy more of these for me to actually care about her. However, that's not unlocked yet because I don't have her at rank 7. Now, if I had her gold and she was rank 7 or rank 6, that would be really bad because I'm not getting any of that army attack, which would be a 20% if I had her gold and she was only at rank 6. So you want to make sure you keep them on par with each other. And yeah, it's not too difficult. You just keep it even. Keep it even. However, I will say a lot of the times you're going to be in this bind where you're like, I don't know which one I want to do. Do I want to go for the medals or the items? Just pick one. The next day you'll have more. You'll be fine. Once again, here's another topic. So I want to talk about how you obtain the medals for the heroes, since I've gotten questions about how to get some heroes, for example. Like Rose Knight. Everyone knows Rose Knight. It's one of the strongest heroes you can have that is a free-to-play hero. The way to get Rose Knight is by simply beating her level, or whatever you want to call it, in this, which I can't think of the name right now, but who cares? So, Rose Knight, she's available at what, 618, 615, 612. So, 612 is when you finally first see her picture here. That's how you unlock Rose Knight. So, if you click it, you have to fight her level and play it all the way through. If you get the 3 stars, then you get the option where you can use all of your STA in one go. Okay, so I was at a point I was going to show you how to get medals. However, I was clicked on the normal page, which, by the way, huge thing here. Normal is the best way to get the items for when you're ranking your heroes 1 through 8 because you can do the levels more times. You can do it 20 times instead of 10 times for a normal STA amount. However, in this case, I was trying to show you how to get medals. So to get medals, it has to be in the Elite mode. So you have to have beaten 612 Elite to get Rose Knight, for example. So if I click on her now, which I'm not going to, if I click on the Pink Bunny, and I go ahead and try to get his medals, I can click this and you'll see I'll get medals for him. So 1 medal, 2 medal. You pretty much get it every 3 to 4 times you hit the level. So since I hit it 10 times, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 medals. So it's roughly 3 to 4 medals every 10 that you hit, which is okay. It takes a little bit. It will take a little bit of Brave Hearts if you're trying to get it that way. Personally, I only use Brave Hearts if I somehow get them, like from Guildfest or from a pack that I bought and they just happen to be there. I won't buy Brave Hearts. I won't go out of my way to get them. If you really care about heroes, go ahead and buy Brave Hearts. It's just not what I do. I'm definitely not going to waste my gems on a bunch of Brave Hearts for heroes. I can get it over time. All I got to do is wait. Alright, so now I need to touch on pay-to-play heroes. Of course, not everyone's going to have pay-to-play heroes, but you need to know about pay-to-play heroes if you're ever considering to buy pay-to-play heroes. Obviously, everyone knows that there are a few major pay-to-play heroes. Main one being Lore Weaver. Everyone wants Lore Weaver because she's another a better healing hero in comparison to Prima Donna. So everyone tries to get Lore Weaver. The way you get medals for these guys is kind of annoying. Of course, you have to buy the packs. You cannot obtain it from any of the levels in the game. You have to buy the $5 packs, $20 packs, $50, $100, whichever ones you're going to buy, whichever amount you're going to spend, that's what you have to do. The cheapest way to obtain these heroes is to just buy the $5 hero packs every time that they come out. I'm too lazy to do that, so sometimes if I'm trying to rank up my Lore Weaver, which at the moment I'm kind of just content with her being purple, so I don't purchase any more of her packs, but if I'm trying to do it, I'll end up buying the $5 and $20 packs just to make it a little bit faster, but you're going to be spending more money for less medals. But it's however you want to do it. If you have more money to spend, just buy it all at once. It's going to be expensive, but if you have the money to spend, do it. Otherwise, just wait for every $5 pack to come out, and you can play that way instead, and that definitely works. And in time, you will have all these pay-to-play heroes gold. And you want to do some research onto what heroes you actually want to obtain that are pay-to-play, because you don't want to just buy every pay-to-play hero. Some are better than others. I'm not going to tell you which ones are better than others. Of course, yeah, basically all of the Army Wives are some of the strongest pay-to-play heroes that you can get for attacking. And then, of course, that trumps everything else is the 11K heroes. Do I suggest you buy these? No. If you have $11,000 you want to spend, go ahead. However, I will admit, I stupidly went ahead and I got Gray Dark Magister. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a waste of $400, basically. Yeah. So, having him gray doesn't do anything for me, basically. This is all the benefit I get from him being gray. However, if you have the money to make him better, he gets very better. That was terrible grammar, but who cares? So, he gets a lot better. 60% range attack, that's an epic amount of range attack added from one of these heroes. So if you were to have all three of the 11K heroes, you're going to be quite powerful. And I would hope if you have all three of the 11K heroes, you're going to have all the champ gear too. So, yeah, there's no point buying these guys to gray or even to green. It's not going to be worth it over the other normal heroes that you can get or the normal pay-to-play heroes you can get, because these guys are terribly expensive. Only if you have money to blow, that's when you should buy them. So don't even worry about it. This is just so I can look cool having an 11K hero for $400, even though he doesn't do jack shit. But yeah, so I think I've covered everything now. If I have not covered everything, please let me know. I will be reading comments as they come through. I don't normally get a lot, so it's pretty easy. You can also mail me on my main account or my alt account if you know who I am. I would recommend my main account, since my alt account I don't really pay much attention to. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so if you liked the video, if it was informative, you thought it was helpful, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will be making more. I know it's been a bit since the last one that I made, but I've been really busy in real life. I'm still trying to do this, so don't give up on me. Stay tuned for next time. See you guys. I'm back! Okay, I wasn't actually done. I realized I missed one important topic, and that is Watcher and Chaos Dragon. A lot of people try for these two heroes. They are some of the hardest heroes to get that are free-to-play heroes. You cannot buy them. However, the methods to getting them, you tend to spend gems. Anyway, the way I'm going to explain it is quite simple, because it's quite simple. Every now and then, inside a Hell event, or within a 24-hour challenge, there will be either Watcher or Chaos Dragon medals that are available for completing the challenge. It's typically going to be about twice as hard of a challenge as it normally would be. A normal hero Hell event would be about 500k points-ish, a little less. And then if it's a Watcher Hell event, it's going to be closer to 900 to 1,000,000 points for that Watcher Research event, or Training Troops event, or Construction event, or Monster Hunting event. Some of them are easier than the others. I personally don't ever do the monster hunting ones because I don't do monster hunting like I should do it. I don't have the research high enough as I should. I don't care about it too much. I'm definitely not going to waste my time trying to get the Watcher medal for it. To be honest, I don't waste my time getting any of the medals anymore. However, if you're free to play, you should definitely waste your time to get those medals, since those are two of the greatest heroes you can have. They help in a lot of ways, mainly being they are good attack stat heroes. So Watcher is a 20% army attack stat hero who is free to play. So if you get him gold, that's going to help a lot. Typically only pay-to-play players get them since the Watcher events cost a lot more. But if you're saving up your stuff specifically for these events, then you can do it as a free-to-play player. The Chaos Dragon, he is even better. Same stat, army attack. However, he's a lot more difficult to get because the Hell events, they only give you 1 medal for him, whereas Watcher, they give you 3 medals. His challenge events, the 24-hour challenge events, will give you, I think it's 3 medals or 4 medals. Nonetheless, those ones are pretty good, but it's like 4 million points that you need to get for those events, so it's rather difficult. So I could understand if you're not trying to do those. And quite honestly, not many people have him gold. It's very difficult to get. A lot of people don't waste their time on him, but they will waste their time, not waste their time. They'll use their time to get the Watcher. I've given up on both, but I felt the need to explain that and let you guys know. So, thank you for hearing me out. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.